everybody. It's Caroline. Today, I wanted to talk about um, the two sides of my family and the two worlds I grew up in. And some of you might be able to relate to this if you've had parents who were opposites, and therefore you had two sides of the family that were kind of opposite. Um, and this isn't about right and wrong. It's about the two worlds that shaped me. So the first side is my dad's side, very orderly, very logical, um, very restrained. Um, Professionally, they were involved in law enforcement, in the military. My dad was an engineer. Um, he was a very linear thinker. He had very high expectations for his children. Excuse me, I keep getting this reflection on my glasses. Can't be helped. Um, so this world did teach me how to function in society and be very organized, which is a good thing. um, my mom's side of the world, this includes her side of the family who I spent a lot of time with, especially on holidays, my cousins and my mother's brother and such. um, they are very emotionally attuned, very artistic, very musical. Some of them are professional musicians, um, and they're very into freedom and connection, and very much hippie types. And this world side of my family taught me how to be expressive and creative, and they're just wonderful, warm, down to earth people. Um, so when I was a kid, I was much more um, attuned to my mom's side of the family. I was a very creative kid, very expressive, very artistic, very emotional. As I moved into adulthood, I more adopted uh, dad's side of the family, which was, I became very structured, lots of to do lists. The only downside to that is I went a little too far into perfectionism, and I kind of started to spiral with anxiety because I started to try to get things to be just so all the time and have everything be perfect all the time, which that was no good. Um, a kind of My wiring just didn't do well with that level of perfectionism. Um, so that really fit into the anxiety. Now these days, um, I've started to do a much better job of integrating those two worlds. I like having my structure. I like having my lists. I like having my outlines. Um, but I like having them out here just as sort of as bumpers. And then all of the artistic and creative and expressive things can bounce around in between and be free to be what they are. Um, and it's really been a great experience. Especially over the past year, I've really started to integrate, do a lot of integration work, um, as far as bringing those two sides together and make them function. So I'm a lot more contented. I still get things done, but I'm able to um, just be a happier person and not spiral into anxiety trying to be a perfect person. As you can see, I'm not a perfect person. Um, so yeah, those are my two sides. So let me know what you think in the comments. Or did you have parents that they were opposites and their families were opposites, and how did that work? Was there conflict? Did they balance each other out? Let's talk about it. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day.